Hello everyone and welcome back to Fallout 2. This is episode 16. Last time we went to the Sierra Army base and that was so much fun going through all of the different levels and checking out what was going on there, getting some lore about what was happening before the bombs fell, and we find ourselves back at New Reno. We are freshly inducted into the Wright family, but we are going to be dropping off a companion and going to pick up our RoboBrain companion that is back at the army base. So Myron, baby Myron, is going to be dropped off. So Mrs. Bishop, she's currently grieving. We've taken out everyone in the Shark Club, and I was trying to figure out where can I leave Myron, because I'm like, I could just ditch him in the Wright house or just ditch him anywhere and then come back for him later. But there needs to be a story element to this. So Myron, we're going to see if Mrs. Bishop, maybe wants a meth head snarky teenager as a son to adopt and babysit. She's back in here instead of being upstairs, because she's recently lost her dear old husband and her dear old daughter. They are both gone, as is the Bishop Empire. So she's all alone here. So I was thinking, you know what? Maybe she would appreciate some company. And what better company than Myron, baby, However, curiosity with Mrs. Bishop here. I am wondering if she's ready for a round two. Who knows? She might potentially be interested in another round. And to prepare for this, I'm going to pump myself full of drugs. Because apparently last time I wasn't stimulating enough. I feel like it's got to be my endurance stat, because that's like the whole haha stamina in the bedroom thing. Our endurance is currently at 6. If we take some jet, oh wow, that actually goes no endurance, but strength and perception has gone up. And then we'll take some psycho as well. I'm now an addict. It's actually dropped my intelligence. We'll take some buff out as well. And we get, there it is. Buff out is the one. We gained 3 endurance. Let's see if Mrs. Bishop wants to throw down with this absolute goddamn substance-fueled being known as the Chosen One. Mrs. Bishop smiles slightly when she sees you. Why, hello again. Is there something I can do for you? It's not like you killed my entire family while I was asleep after our first round. She might not even know it was us, because we didn't really leave any witnesses upstairs. I'd like to join you for another drink if you have the time, Mrs. Bishop. She nods and smiles. Very well, follow me. Follow her. You join Mrs. Bishop for a drink in her chambers, and we talk for a while. Refreshing conversation. She starts caressing you. Let's get to it. Round 2, baby. Oh. Look at that endurance stat, baby. Passionate love-making commences. At the end of your sexual marathon, Mrs. Bishop curls up against you, smiling contentedly. Apocalypse, you are the man. Oh, that thing with your tongue was... Look, just in case someone is watching us from above right now and listening to everything we say and do, let's keep some secrets to ourselves, and instead, let's indulge in some distracting pillow talk. Mrs. Bishop sighs contentedly and stretches. Interesting. So it goes for the husband, daughter, and family, and look, I better go. Instead of, there was another one where it's like, you don't sound like you're around here. These are all the boring questions, though. Interesting. I wonder what happens if we say, look, I better go, if she goes, no, stay. Nope. She just rolls over and closes her eyes. Damn. And then we lost 2 strength and we lost 4 perception. Sadness. Okay. Tell me about your family. And she says it's a bunch of hired thugs, mercenaries, whores, pushers, and slaves. That's the Bishop family. And that she wished she'd never hook up with John. But then you say, you should go somewhere. And she's like, where would I go? You know? Sounds as if your marriage life isn't as healthy as it could be. Nope. Marriage was not a healthy one. My late husband was in the business of accumulating power, and that seldom leaves room for anything else. So, changing the dialogue to past tense, so she's definitely aware that he's currently staining the carpet. You sound unhappy, you should leave, go somewhere else. And then she says, oh, hang on. Why? What a brilliant idea, and where would I go? Into the waste, to live amongst the savages, south to NCR, northwest to Reading, to rent my body to whores, to miners. I don't know why I read that so differently. And then it says, why is leaving Reno so impossible? You're not a stupid woman. I would think that you could pick up any trade you put your mind to. This option was not available to us the first time. Perhaps I will. Now that John has had his much-deserved accident. Maybe I will at that. Reno has become tiresome. Or maybe it just needs new management. There you go. And then we say, look, we better go. So she rolls over and closes her eyes. In a few seconds, she's asleep. You have convinced Miss Bishop that she can change her life for the better. You gain 1,000 experience points and gained karma. There you go. That is exceptional. So there is a little bit of good to come out of that interaction, and now I'm going to head back downstairs, and we're going to get Myron. I'm going to say, Myron, come with me. I don't think Myron can... Oh, there they go. They can come up here. So come up here, will you, Myron? And this is your new bedroom. It seems like a fitting little location. There's some booze here. There's a bed. There's a vending machine. There's some cool naked imagery on the wall. I think you'll love it here.
Yeah, what? Can't you see I'm thinking here?
So wait here.
Excuse me. Wait for you here? Are you kidding? Tell me you're kidding.
I'll be back. Don't sweat it.
Oh, are you fucking serious? Whoa, hey, you keep me around? I'll do you a favor. Huh? What do you say?
You already did a favor for me. I have that location on the map. Sorry, buddy. Forget favors. Wait here, you annoying pest.
Okay. I'll wait here. Whew. You could show me a little more respect, you know. I am Myron.
Yeah, whatever. You're all good, bud. And you're protected. You've got combat armor. If anyone comes for you, just hide under the bed or something. And there you go. We've dropped him off in a suitable position. He's got a bedroom. He's got a roof over his head. He's got a new role model in his life who has been convinced to change her life for the better. So who knows? Maybe they'll make a new reformed Jet Empire together. But we're leaving Myron behind because, quite honestly, his science skills do not come up when I need them to. And he's just a pest. So instead, we're going to replace Myron with a literal robot. Because the robot will probably be able to do more than him. And it can carry more than him too. So it can be a glorified storage container on wheels. So I'm quite happy with that. Now, our car is here in the Wright family area. We haven't actually gone into the still here at all. So we haven't gotten to know anyone in here. So I feel like we should take a look around. A tall young man with a mohawk. He's wearing a lot of chains and leather. Hey, you got my thanks for finding who killed Richard. Apocalypse, I owe you big, and the Wright family always pays its debts. What can I do for you? Who are you? I'm Chris Wright, of the family Wright. Glad you asked. Yeah, this will be interesting now, because of what we've done for the family. He's already going to be addressing us as someone that he's aware of. And then you can say his family Wright hiring, so you can then be like, who's family Wright? It's not like I just did a bunch of stuff for them. Chris Wright, huh? Say, I ran into your mom. Great. Did she give you a speech? A little. Do you not like your mother? Yeah, she just doesn't pay attention to what's going on around her. I love her and all, but sometimes she's as blind as a mule. Do we want to disrespect the mother in front of him? She looks like one too. That a joke? If so, it damn well missed the funny mark by a mile. You trying to start something with family, right? Start something? No, just finish it. No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Look, I had some other questions. Like what? Can you tell me about Family Right? You ain't heard of Family Right? You must have been out in the desert too long. Family Right is the biggest crime family in Reno. We're gonna rule this city. Well, look, mate, I actually think you might, on account of the fact that I have personally eliminated 3 out of the 4 of the groups here, but you can thank me later, I suppose. Damn, you can insult it. Speaking of family, I ran into your mom again. Really? Sounds like the Wright family holds all the cards. Are they hiring? Well, I mean, the Wright family, my family, might have an opening. I ain't promising nothing, but go to the mansion south of here, find my brother Keith, and tell him I sent you. Name's Chris. Chris Wright. Interesting. So we can actually go to Keith by talking to Chris first and get an easier way in. I should have just looked into this building first before I went into their family home. And then you go, family right, who's that? And you can just keep circling around the dialogue. So funny. Let's have a look down at the still. We'll take a look down here. How are you, King? Alright, let's see. Oh god, the bathtubs. I see a slave. Okay. They got slaves down here. Perhaps we should tell Mrs. Wright about what's happening here. I was first captured in the den. Can you teach me to fight too? Escape? There's nowhere to escape to. The wastes are filled with horrible monsters that will eat runaways alive. Keith took apart the piano last week and put it back together. Smart kid. Okay. Tables of stuff, which is all the hooch. So they have slaves down here making their alcohol in bathtubs. I've become a member of the family, right? But I wonder what is going to happen if I decide to, say, let one of the family members know about a particular alcohol situation. It seems like they might move out of the alcohol business and move into the anything business with what I've done in New Reno. I'm curious about how this interaction can go, so let's have a bit of a save. Oh my, you gave me such a fright. Well, hello again. What were you saying about the Temperance Union before? Why, yes. New Reno is a beautiful city, but there is sin here, much of which can be traced back to the evils of alcohol. And then, do we let you know about it? What about this Temperance Union? It was established to help people turn away from the poison of drink. Okay. Who's all in your organization? Well, good Father Tully for one. And then you start throwing the, hey man, he's, I almost got drunk from the vapors of Father Tully. And then she gets pissed off. There's got to be a definitive way to navigate the dialogue to maybe get her to see what's going on. It's not slander, it's just that the great spiritual leader of New Reno is about as healthy as, well, the city itself. All the crass rudeness. Yeah. She doesn't like that. So if you address her, she just says we have nothing to talk about. And then I feel like if there's the ability to let her know about what her husband's doing, she's probably going to get pissed off at that too. Your husband is head of Family Right, correct? Why, yes he is. Do you know my husband? Not personally, but I know the Wrights control the distribution of alcohol in New Reno. Now what is this foolishness you're speaking of? Alcohol distribution in New Reno? I know my husband is inclined to drink, but he is breaking the habit. I wonder if I could be like, hey, maybe go next door. Along with breaking the legs of anyone who gets in the way of his little alcohol empire. And Ethel, in case you hadn't noticed, your husband is the leader of a crime family that sells alcohol to all of New Reno. Tossing one back now and then is perhaps the least of his crimes. Why, my goodness, of all the cheek! That is a very serious accusation, young man. I realize that, but perhaps it is standard practice in your tribes to slander others in public, but here in New Reno, you have some sand coming up to me and speaking ill of my husband. Look, all I'm saying is, no, you look, it's no secret that in the past, my husband had a private still in the city. Nonetheless, he has swore it was for his use only, and at my request, he has dismantled it. Oh, really? Well, maybe you... Furthermore, he has resolved to help me and any other unfortunates addicted to alcohol break the habit. Shameful. To even suggest my husband was selling the alcohol to others is... Completely true, Mrs. Wright. Your husband is selling alcohol here in New Reno and promoting drunkenness. It is making the city a worse place to live. Help me, and we can put an end to the whole nasty business. Or we can say, if you don't believe me, check out the Reno train station. You'll see what I mean. One is way more genuine of, hey, help me. And the other one is like, go see for yourself. I feel like we should take this path. I will look into it. You can rest assured. And if I find that you are wrong, you had best leave this town. Meet me at the church tomorrow morning, and we will speak again. Okay. There you go. She's pissed off, but she's got to look into it. All right, I will. See you then. Interesting. Okay. Off she goes then. To walk into the corner of the room. Curious. Okay. The church tomorrow morning. So we're going to go check out Father Tully's place and see what she has to say. Considering the fact that we have rid 3 out of 4 of the crime families from this city for the bad that they have done, I don't think it's too far-fetched to also do the same for the Wright family. We have been inducted into the family, but that doesn't mean that we don't want what's best, you know what I mean? And if we can get in the good graces of Ethel, then who knows how this will actually play out. So, tomorrow morning. So we'll rest until morning. You see Mrs. Wright. She looks crushed. Ethel, are you okay? Oh, true. Everything you said was true. The still was not dismantled, not at all. I trusted that man, but alcohol made him lie to me. Lie to his own wife. Let her vent. I will make him keep the promise he made. If I have to destroy that steel with my own hands, then Orville and I shall have words. We'll see what that little weasel says then. Interesting. I'm like, let me handle it. I'll go and take care of the steel, which will not be a good idea if I want to remain in the good graces of the Wright family, because they'll all attack me. But I have a feeling if she goes and destroys the still, that might not work out too well for her. Okay. How do we destroy it? We just go in there with an explosive and plant it right by one of the alcohol containers and then make it run for it? Yeah, good idea. Maybe you should go and destroy the still. You've convinced Mrs. Wright to destroy the stills, and we gain 500 experience points. I will, by tarnation. To your surprise, she has arms like a weightlifter. Okay, maybe she's quite capable. She's got the sleeper build. Thank you for opening my eyes, stranger. I'll put my husband back on the straight and narrow, even if it kills him. Well, have fun storming the castle. Shit. Well, we've convinced Miss Wright to destroy the place. Thanks for your help, Apocalypse. I'll make sure Family Wright keeps to the straight and narrow from now on. there's no one down here. A large tank that holds liquids. In this case, you believe that it was designed to store water. You see a large alcohol brewing vat. It's broken, and the damage looks irreparable. Yep, it's busted. She actually did. It's all done. Yeah, she busted it. It's all gone. Alright, let's check in with Orville. King, everyone treating you all right? No problems? Sure. How are things with you, Mr. Wright? Angry? Hell yes, my goddamn wife just went berserk on one of my steals. Don't know how the hell she found out, but she probably just stumbled across it. Dumb luck, no doubt. I don't think anyone told her. Nope, very unlikely. Probably nothing. Ah, well, sure. Oh well, I was just stopping by, Mr. Wright. You take care, sir. Cool, so they do address the steel being destroyed. It's like, how the hell did she find out? Love it. Alright. New Reno will now prosper under the Wright family with Ethel's iron fist of cleaning up the streets. And now I'm going to head back to the Sierra Army base to go and get this Robo Brain companion. And then we're going to head to a brand new location. I think we're going to go to the Broken Hills, which will be quite fun. Alright, we are back at Broken Hills, where we will now properly explore this place. So we now have a cybernetic robot with us. It doesn't even have a name. What do we call this thing? It looks like it wants a banana, by the way, with the chimpanzee brain. We're going to call it Harambe. Remember when Harambe was a chimpanzee? Alright, we're going to say bye. What a crew. Ridiculous. Alright. We have a robot, a Deathclaw, and 3 humans. Squat man wearing squalid clothing. The general store. Let's see what I can part ways with today. And a short, spry gentleman. A woman wearing a perpetual scowl. Hi, I'm Liz. What do you want? What can you tell me about this town? It's a boring little mining town filled with all sorts of undesirables. You want a guided tour? Talk to Steve or someone. Wow, a crabby one. I have more questions. Now what? Do you have anything on, anything on the side that's special you could set me up with? No, sorry. I don't think I have anything special that you would find useful. What you see out here is what you get. Oh well. Alright, well let's see what you've got. You want to buy something? Fine. This is what I've got. We have... Ooh, a Vault 13 canteen. A sign of the Holy One has presented itself. Not much. Unfortunately. What can I offload that will match this? That's fine. Here. A little bit extra. That's a great trade. You just made a profit. What else are you gonna bother me with? Thanks. See you. Other inventories, perhaps? Let's take a look. Empty. Hey, get away from there. Oh, look, we got some emotion. Okay, Vic, come on, man. You committed to walking through the door. Okay. And this is like the Broken Hill Guard Patrol. Let's have a... Ooh. This door looks interesting. Oh, this is the jail. A scruffy man in worn-down clothing. A big burly mutant with a sense of purpose in his eyes. Love that. Be putting your weapons away now, pal. Yeah, sure. I'll put my glasses on. Let's have a chat to this guy.
What do you want, human?
Whoa! Yeah, we got another talking head. Let's go. Oh. Just straight up, you want to travel with me. Mutant companion? Okay, so this is Marcus, the dude that was out the front. He told us about this fella. Dude, cool. Okay, mutant companion. We'll just run around with a group of undesirables. A Deathclaw, a super mutant, and a Robo Brain walk into a bar. And they say, hey, get the fuck out. Who are you?
I'm Marcus. Help build the place. Now I'm sheriff.
Cool voice. He's a great mutant that doesn't have the rubber band that's going into his mouth, so he doesn't look like this. Like the ones from Fallout 1. You helped build this place. That must have been a long time ago.
Long story. Want it short or the whole thing?
This is Apocalypse. You're giving me the long version. Hell, I'm not too busy. Let's hear it all.
Right. After the Master and the Vats were destroyed, I wandered a bit. No place to go. One day got attacked by this fool wearing power armor.
Huh. Really?
That was Jacob, from the Brotherhood of Steel. He'd sworn some oath to destroy muties. We tussled for a while. Probably a day or two. After a while, we just started laughing. What was the point?
That's fucking hilarious. I love that. Just straight up fighting a dude. So Jacob, that's cool. This is a nice little tie into Fallout 1 stuff. And then what?
We became friends. Headed off together. Then, other people started following us. Guess they figured if they weren't safe with a mutie and a steel knight, safe just wasn't going to happen.
So you set up here. Why?
Uranium mine. I knew there was one around from old maps. Now, anybody's welcome here, long as they act right. Others might not think much of us, but nobody's more free than we are. There you go.
Wait, you were friends with a guy from the Brotherhood?
Damn right. Best friend I ever had.
Why? Why is that my only option? I don't want to do that. That's strange. I feel like sometimes Fallout 2 does lock you into a particular attitude towards things, which has always kind of bugged me. There's a lot of dialogue options that's right at the top, which is being very dismissive, very like, yeah, right. And I'm wondering if that is like stat-wise or whether it's just how the game is. And then the other option is just to say bye if you don't want to say it. There isn't like a nicer
Something
option.
else you wanted?
It's very interesting. What's the story with this place?
Long story. Want it short or the whole thing?
Is this going to be the same story?
Right. And that was Jake. And we became friends. Uranium mine. I knew there was one around from
Okay.
old maps. Now, anybody's welcome here, long as they act right. Others might not think much of us, but nobody's more free than we are. There you go.
And then we can say, what? You're not killing humans anymore?
Oh, what sinkhole are you from? Muties and normals made peace a long time ago.
I'm from a village founded by the original Vault Dweller.
The original Vault Dweller? You mean the one who killed the Master and destroyed the Vats?
Yes.
Not a problem. Like I said, that was a long time ago.
And also the fact that the Master was going to throw us all to oblivion because you're all sterile. Why did you hate humans back then?
You're talking a long time ago. The world's moved on. You want to hear ancient history?
Definitely.
Right. Well, never really hated humans. We just had a better way. These new governments, they think they've got all the answers. Blah, blah. Been there, seen that. Got the scars.
So what was the better way?
The Master wanted to elevate everyone to his level so we wouldn't fight each other anymore. He was convinced we wouldn't do it by ourselves. Couldn't. We had to be forced to evolve.
Do you agree?
While Jacob was alive, I thought the Master was wrong. But it seems that while some men can heed the call and rise above it all, most just run away.
So you think the Master was right?
When Jacob heard the call and embraced it, so did the Vault Dweller. But no matter how many rise above, the masses will always destroy them. Right?
Maybe.
The Master just wanted everyone to see clearly. The Vault Dweller ended that dream.
Damn. Yeah, but we also helped the Master see the massive fault in his plan. This is interesting. We're having a political debate right now. Sounds like you admired and hated the Vault Dweller at the same time.
You're right. If all humans fought for what they believed in like that, we wouldn't have needed the Master's plan in the first place.
Well, the Master wanted to enslave humanity.
But don't forget, I knew the folks involved. They were the best humanity had to offer. Your people are going to tell the story a different way. Right?
Wrong!
Something else you wanted?
That's interesting. Because Marcus might not also know the full story about what was going on there as well. He just knows the Vault Dweller killed the Master, or the Master just self-destructed, and then it was all over, you know?
Long story. Right. Me and a human named Jacob built this place around that old bank about 60 years ago.
That's the short version.
Long as they keep the peace. Something else you wanted? Long
So,
story. That was we became uranium mine. Oh, what's Cinco? The original Vault Dweller? Not a problem. Like I said, you're talking a long time. Right. The Master wanted to, while Jacob was when Jacob heard the call. The Master just wanted.
it's just because I want to get the other dialogue options.
The Vault Dweller ended that dream.
I want to know what else he has to say. So you think the Master's plan was right?
It was flawed. We should have only taken the best. Look around. Most mutants didn't have the mind or will to withstand the strain. If only we had chosen better.
So you would have dipped Jacob or the Vault Dweller?
Hell yes, I would have. What a great mutant he would have been.
I don't think he'd be too happy to hear you say that.
We had this argument all the time. I miss that hardhead.
What about the Master's hatred for humans?
You're talking a long time ago. Right. The Master wanted to, while Jacob was when Jacob heard the call and embraced it. The Master just wanted everyone to see clearly. The Vault Dweller ended that dream.
You were a human. How can you justify what the Master did to you?
My memories of being a human aren't as clear as they once were. But I remember pettiness, hatred, jealousy. I prefer being a mutant.
So you think Master's plan was right, and then it goes into some dialogue we've already heard?
It was flawed. Hell yes, I would have. We had this argument all the time. I miss that hardhead.
I still think it's a rotten fate.
My memories of being a human aren't as clear as they once were.
Okay. Interesting conversations.
Something else you wanted?
Why aren't you mutants attacking me?
Oh, what sinkhole are you from? Muties and normals made peace a long time ago.
And then you can do that.
You ever get back there, tell them the war's over. It's been over a long time. Something else you wanted?
What's the news?
What's news? What's news? Well, getting kind of worried about one of our caravan guys, Chad. He might be skimming. You up to checking him out for me?
Yeah, sure. Let me write it down. All right, there you go. I'm writing something down again, finally. Broken Hill. Chad. Chad of the Wasteland. Sure, I'll do it.
Great. Let me know when you found something, right?
Well, I mean, where does he usually go? I need more information.
Something else you wanted? Got a little trouble with the mine. If you're interested in helping fix it, go talk to Zaius, the mine foreman.
Dr. Zeus. Okay, yeah, Zaius, the mine foreman. Where can I find him?
Usually at the mine. Sometimes the saloon.
Mine saloon. Okay. We got some stuff to do. Got anything else?
What exactly do you want? Okay. We got some folks missing. No idea what's happened. Find them. Get $500.
Find them, get $500. You know what? Fuck it, man. I'll do it for free.
Great. Let me know when you found something, right?
I got enough money. And I got enough items to trade for money. Let's be a good Samaritan now.
Something else you wanted?
I have something I wanted to tell you, apparently.
Yeah? What?
Yeah, I was like, what? What do I have to tell this guy? We only just met. Nothing. And then I can apparently ask,
Something else you wanted?
you want to travel with me?
Too many people. I've done my traveling with a horde.
Oh, damn. Okay. He doesn't want to travel. Oh yeah, well I do have 4 people with me, so I would have to ditch a character. Unless I level up and then get the extra companion perk. Otherwise I would probably put the Robo Brain away because, well, I haven't seen the Robo Brain in combat yet, so I don't know its capabilities, but Vic and Cassidy are quite good with their weapons. Shoddy snipers. But we do have some things to do in Broken Hill, which is nice. Chad, Zaius, and some missing people. Let's have a chat with this person. Yo, what are you doing? Get the hell out of there. And I'm trying to talk to this guy. What? Who are you? Manson. Rebel against society. What are you rebelling against? Society wants us to believe that humans and mutants are meant to live together, but the mutants are out to kill us. At least that's what Frank says. Really like Frank, huh? Yeah, I think he's one of the wisest people I ever knew. Jacob's smart, but he ain't as straight up as Frank. I don't even know who Frank is. Why can't I say that I've met him and talk like I've met him? Yeah. Haven't met the guy. No opinion on him. What else do you want? Why are you in jail? I'm here because me and Frank were working against what society wants us to believe. And that is, society wants us to believe that human mutants are meant to live together. It's going to be the dumbest thing I ever heard. What would you know, you jerk? Get the hell out of here before you get hurt. What are you going to do behind those bars, son? Tell me about Broken Hills. Broken Hills. Lived here all my life. That's how I know all the bad stuff that goes on here. That's why I know how evil the mutants are. It's a good thing there are some of us who see the truth. You're seeing hatred, and that's not the truth. What would you know, you jerk? There you go, okay. Why are you called Manson? Back in the olden days, there was a guy who told us we all had to think for ourselves. My mom and dad said he was related to me. He died in prison, but he was really influential to me. People said he was really smart. I think they were right. I mean, look at me. Yeah, look at you. What would you know, you jerk? Why are you so stupid? What would you know, you jerk? Fuck's sake. And then there's another guy here. What do you want? Who are you? I'm Frank. I'd ask who you are, but frankly, I don't care. Oh, a tough guy, eh? Yeah, I'm a tough guy. If I went in jail, I'd prove it to you. You think you're tough? Think you can prove it, loser? Of course. The law around here is based on mutant love. Do you hate mutants? Nope. Mutant lover, get out of here! I don't want to breathe the same air as you. Tell me about Broken Hills. Place used to be a paradise. Then the mutants came and turned it into a shithole. Now we're all expected to forget about the past and live peaceful with them. Not me. Live free or die. Not quite what I was looking for, but thanks anyway. What can you tell me about Marcus? Marcus tells everyone he helped discover the city. He didn't. It was humans here first, and him and his crowd moved in and took over and expected everyone else to bend over and let the mutants give it to him. Marcus is the ringleader of that whole circus. You're really crazy, I think. Get the hell out of my sight, you jerk. I'd kill you if you had the chance. God, you got a real smart mouth in your woman. There's got to be some brains somewhere in this house. There is! In the form of a robot. Can't believe that son of a bitch. What is going on in this house? This place is a damn mess. When are you going to get to cleaning, woman? As soon as you start showing me some fucking respect, you bastard. This is an interesting house. The infirmary. Hi there, I'm Doc Holliday. How can I help you? I'm hurt and need healing. Let me take a look at that. I can heal you, but it'll cost. How much? That'll cost you $50. I think I'm fine anyway. What about my friends? One of my friends is hurt and needs healing. Vic. You've been seeing some action? I remember back when I was a little Spitfire. Got plenty of holes in me too. This little misadventure will cost you $100. Okay, one more thing. What do you do here? What do I do here? You're in a hospital, I'm wearing a doctor's coat, covered with blood, there are sharp, pointy things lying all around. Either I'm a successful killer or a fair doctor. Take your pick. I guess I could call you a doctor. That's right, I'm a doctor. Good to see that intelligence is alive and well in the post-nuclear world. Huh, and it's kicking around inside the body of a 70-year-old man. You can see a glint of laughter in his eyes behind his glasses. Don't see it too many other places these days. The young of the world, for example. The young of the world, for example, are the repository of what our elders once knew. And what we refuse to tell you, little bastards. Kid, the next time you need to see me for some medical help, it's on the house. That's funny. God, being able to joke around with characters through dialogue like that is fun. Tell me about the town. Let's see. I was born here years ago. The place was just getting started. I picked up when I was a teen and tooled around the place for a while. Met a woman. Fell in love. She died of sickness. I decided that then I was going to become a doctor. Yeah, go on. So then I traveled to San Francisco and studied under the Chinese there. An old gentleman by the name of Mr. Feng taught me everything I needed to know about medicine. He also taught me some wisdom. And then what happened? Then I came back here and watched Marcus build the town from the shanties I remember from my youth into the sprawling metropolis you see before you. I saw people attracted by promises of wealth. I saw people grow up and die. I saw the currents of history. So that means I don't know what most of the new people. I don't know most of the new people these days. Most of my memories are just that. Memories. Oh well. Thanks for the story. No, thank you for listening to me ramble. Next time you hear I need healing, it's on the house. Does that stack, perhaps? Do I get 2 on the houses now? Thanks. So anyway, any gossip? You'd be surprised what people say when they're in pain. Oh, yeah? Like what? Surprisingly little. Sorry, but when I'm concentrating on healing someone, I don't usually pay attention to their innermost secrets. Oh. Just tell me some stimpaks. Please. Of which he has 5, I will graciously accept. Damn. 5 for 689. That is incredible. Remember when at 1 Stimpak was in that $400 region? Crazy talk. Even Radaway's on the cheap here. And the healing powder. I haven't seen that in years. There you go. Here's a gun. Here's a gun that I was just holding on to. It's yours now. Take good care of it. Alright, what's in here? People. A mildly attractive middle-aged woman and a bedraggled man wearing a lab coat. My husband Jacob can take care of your needs. So this is the Jacob? Hi there, I'm Jacob, chemist of Chemist Drugstore. What can I do for you? What can you tell me about Broken Hills? It's weird that there's another Jacob here, because the Jacob that Marcus was talking about in the power armor, he says he misses that bastard, so he's dead, right? But then there's another Jacob. Just give him another name so I don't get confused on this. Sorry, I just had to cough. What can you tell me about Broken Hills? Why don't you tell me how you feel about mutants first? I like them, they're cool, because I'm not in Fallout 1 anymore. In that case, it's just great being here. The town has everything you could want. Mutant sheriff, uranium mine, hospital, store. You can get just about anything here. You want anything else? Yes. It's interesting that he changes his answer based on what we say. I already told you everything you need to know about this place. I'd like to buy some medicine. Super stims. Alrighty then. That's the first section. There's also this area. So I guess we could have a look in here. You need something, you talk to Bill the Outfitter. Okay. Caravan office. Amiable looking lean man. Medium-sized man wearing dusty clothing. And a person carrying a powerful weapon. Okay. Let's see if we can follow up this lead on Chad then here at the caravan office. Howdy, friend. What can I do for you? Oh, hang on. Oh, this is Chad. What the fuck? Oh, for some reason I thought I'd have to go and track him down out in the wild or something. Sure. Marcus has been asking a few questions about you. I feel like we should wait. We should get introductions out of the way first. Who are you? I'm Chad. Okay. Tell me about this place. Tell you about Broken Hills? Well, I moved here a few years back. Got a job with the Bill, that's the outfitter. Moved up to where I am now. I report to Marcus and the Bill, but I'm responsible for the livelihood of the town. Okay. Marcus has been asking a few questions about you. Like what? He suspects that you're skimming money that's supposed to be going to Broken Hills. Look, I don't know anything about that, and I sure as hell don't like it when people accuse me of things. Now, I suggest you leave. This is a very good way to make a first impression. Hey, I'm some random guy that's rocked up to town, and, are you stealing? I'm gonna find out the truth. Bye. And he's like, howdy, friends. I'd like to get a job with you. Talk to the Bill, he'll help you out. Sure, maybe that's how we can find out. Howdy, pard. What can I do for you? Who are you? Me? I'm Bill. I am, as the man said, the bill you have to pay. Though technically, I suppose sometimes I pay you. I'm the caravan outfitter for this town. I plan the caravan routes and arrange for provisioning. I hire people for jobs, and I'm also in charge of the Unity patrols. Jobs? What sort of jobs? Well, you want a job? Well, we got two choices. Shoveling Brahmin dung for a day for $100, or you can escort one of our caravans for $200. We got caravans to Gecko, the New California Republic, Vault City. What if we just don't do any of that? Because I do not need that level of cash. What have you got for me in terms of items? You know? Okay. Nice dealing with you. You want anything more? No, I do not. Help you? So I wonder if I could ask you a few questions about Chad. You got questions? Maybe I got answers. What do you want to know? What's he like? What's he like? Well, he's friendly but abrasive. He's a good boss and usually fair to us. He doesn't treat us badly or anything, if that's what you mean. Any more questions? Yeah, what's he... Can he be trusted? Well, he's a little shady, I guess, but then so are most people these days. Any other questions? Where does he get his money? I just kind of assumed he brought it with him, and plenty of it at that. It's not the sort of thing you ask a guy, you know? What's his history? I have no idea what his history is. I mean, just about all us caravan guards are drifters who came here for the job. Figure he's another one who had to vacate someplace else in a hurry. Any more questions? Forget it. See you later. And then we say, Marcus has been asking a few questions about you, and then it's just the same thing. So we need to ask around some more. Maybe we can ask these people out here. Or we just report back to Marcus. Help you? I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions about Chad. What's he like? Okay, this is the same. What about this bored person dressed in leather armor? Can I help you with something? What can you tell me about Chad? Honestly, I don't care for the guy. Lately, he's been tossing around a lot of coin. I mean, sure, he's the caravan master, so it makes sense for him to take a larger cut. I understand that, but there's no way he should be that loaded. I think it'd be real interesting to take a peek at his records. There you go. Marcus told me he suspects Chad of skimming some of the caravan money that's supposed to be going to Broken Hills. I told him I'd look into it. That's gotta be it. In fact, I was a guard on the latest uranium run to Gecko, and I overheard Chad arguing with their ghoul rep. Apparently, Broken Hills has been jacking up the price of uranium, and the ghoul wasn't too happy about it. Then I hear Chad explain to him how uranium supply was running low due to a recent miners' strike, but the thing is, there never was a strike. Really? Then why didn't you report that to Marcus? Are you insane? Chad's a powerful guy in this town, and he's got a lot of friends. If I try to rat him out, there's a lot of people that'd hate me. Hell, I might even get killed. Then perhaps I could say something to Marcus. I don't plan to stay around here too much longer anyway. Hey, you do what you need to do. Just don't drag me into it. In fact, we never had this conversation, okay? No problem. Bye. Actually, one more thing. I know Chad keeps records of all the transactions he makes. He's kind of a record freak. In fact, the guy's such a nut about it, I bet he even has records of all the money he's been skimming. The problem is, he keeps all the stuff locked up in his house on the other side of town, and there's no way you're getting in there. The locking system's too complex. Again, we never had this conversation. Complex system? How am I supposed to get in then? Alright, listen. You look like someone I can trust. The door to Chad's house is locked using the most advanced, non-electronic locking system there is. This one's a real beauty. I should know since I designed it. You see, before I was a caravan guard, I used to be a locksmith. Now, since I assume you'll be needing to get into that house, let me explain how to pick these types of locks. Nice. About 5 minutes later, Max is done explaining the workings of his locks. There you go. That should be enough to get in there. With this information, even a novice can pick one of those locks. You be careful now. Oh, and we never had this conversation. Don't worry. Thanks for the extra info. Hell yeah. We gained experience points. Did our lockpick skill go up or anything? That's interesting. Alright. Well, information obtained. We also have an the better lockpick set as well. Let's talk to Marcus about this one.
Something else you wanted?
There's something I wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
About
What?
Chad.
Yeah. What?
Yeah? What? Looks like you were right about Chad skimming money. He lied to the Gecko rep about a miners' strike to justify a price hike. I'm guessing he's pocketing the profit.
Keep your eye on him, will you? I want to catch him red-handed.
No problem. Okay, so his house is on the far side of town. I'm assuming that means the next area. So let's go take a bit of a stroll. Let's check out the next area of Broken Hills. East side. Bunch of mutants. Ooh, there's a exit grid. Where does this go? To the mine, of course. If it's the far side, it's got to be one of these. There's multiple to check out, so... A greasy, sweating ghoul with a fuzzy painting on the ground. Oh my god, my robo-brain has no manners. Come in already! Close the door behind you. Don't let in the flies. Alright. No need to shout. Sorry, I'm just a little on edge. All these damn flies, no air conditioning. If I just had a little more power, I'd be able to shake them. But I don't. Who are you? I'm Eric. I used to run the hotel in town, but I had to sell it because of my fly problem. I also ran the tavern, but I had to get out of that too, for some reason. For the same reason. Finally, I used to run the generator, but the flies keep getting into it. Alright, how do we deal with these flies? That's an awful lot of jobs. I have more questions, though. Where do the flies come from? They come here because for some reason I exude fly nutrients. My body is rich with food for them, and this sweating just makes it worse. That's just plain nasty. Why not take a bath or something? I've tried that. I've tried everything. The only thing that keeps the flies off me is not to sweat. When I don't have enough power to keep cool, I can't. Okay. Where's the power generator? There's a power generating station downtown that controls the power to the city. If you could just go there and get permission to give me a little more energy for my air conditioning, I'd be grateful. Sure, yeah, I'll do it for you. I can't tell you how grateful I am to you. Please let me know as soon as you're done so I can turn up the air conditioning and take a bath. Will do. We gain some karma. Who are you? Okay, it's just the same thing. Alright, forget it. What's the deal with this painting? I just have it now. An image of a singer, obviously very old. The image has a felt coating that is still in good condition. Is it Elvis? A bemused man in a lab coat. What are you doing with that rat scorpion, sir? Halt! You violated the law. What is it you want? Out with it! I'm a busy man. Who are you and what's with the scorpion? I am the professor. What I do is applied intelligence testing. I create chemical compounds that increase intelligence. I'm trying to drag some out on this rad scorpion here after my failure with the plant. You tried it out on a plant? Of course I tried it out on a plant. I'm trying to increase intelligence from the ground up. Can I have more intelligence, please, sir? Have you made anything that works? Yes, I have. Thank you very much. You ever hear of Mentats? I helped develop a method for easy mass production of that drug. And others. Lots of others. Damn. Alright. Say, I'd like to try out my skills against your scorpion. You wish to take a test, eh? Do you want to test your manual dexterity, your perception, or your intelligence? What's our perception? I think that's like a 6, like a 5 or a 6. Like our endurance is low as well. How about my smarts? You and the scorpion will be playing a game of my own devising. I call it chess. Are you ready? Oh god, playing chess with a scorpion. Yeah, I'm ready. I just got checkmated by a fucking scorpion. And it talked to me? What the fuck? Huh? No. Alright, let's test my eyes. Right, you'll stand behind this rail, and you and the scorpion will tell me the letters you read from top to bottom, left to right. Got it, let's go. Nice. Haha! You fucking idiot. Oh. Oh no, he's in Morse code! Damn it! Alright. I like to test my agility, which should be fine. I'll be matching you against the scorpion. You will both attempt to unlock those boxes. Good luck. Lockpicking scorpion? Yeah! Beat that. How the hell did you pick a lock with claws? This is so fun. Well, that was a tie. What the fuck? Okay, so we've proven that we're just as perceptive as the Rad Scorpion. We've proven we're just as agile, but it literally beat us in chess. I need to do this again. I want my smarts to be tested. I am ready for another game of chess. I need to stay on track to what I'm meant to be doing here. This could be the house. There's a chest there. Is this locked? Alright, I think we've found our house. Using the technique you learned from Max and carefully undo the trigger mechanism and effortlessly lockpick the door. Nice. And then it's trapped and then we blow up. I'm assuming it'll be in the chest. Very nice. Wish we had more big books of science. Oh shit, what's going on? Ah, there you go. Not in the chest, but in this drawer. You open the dresser and find rows of files and notes. Search the dresser. 30 minutes pass and you find nothing of importance. All that you have found out is that Chad has records documenting every moment of his life. He's a pretty boring guy, actually. Just as you're about to close the drawers, you hear a cough from the front door and a handle turning. Shit. I think we might have checked the wrong thing. We should have gone for the chest. Buddy, look, me, Cassidy, Vic, Goris, and this Robo-Brain over here, we're gonna have some sort of weird, crazy sex orgy, and this was the only empty room, man. You've got to understand. We were just looking for some condoms in the drawers. What the? Who the hell are you? I'm the Tooth Fairy. I've come to bring you great riches. Yeah, and I'm Saint Nick. Now, who the fuck are you, and why are you in my house? Really? I met a guy in Reno who also claims to be Saint Nick. Yeah, and then I told him my life story about Arroyo, and listen, I don't give a flying fuck about any of your rambling bullshit. You're the one who's been snooping around, asking questions about the missing caravan money. That's right, and I'm here to collect the final piece of evidence I need to put you away. Oh yeah? Let me help. The documents you're looking for are in a briefcase that's locked away in the bottom drawer of that dresser over there, but you're never gonna touch it. Because I'm gonna kill you, you fucking do-gooder. If it weren't for you, I could have kept skimming off the caravan runs for another couple months. But no, you had to go and meddle in affairs that aren't any of your fucking concern. So now I gotta flee town. But at least I'll have the pleasure of leaving your corpse behind. Interesting. Well, we're about to do some cold, hard justice. No one has to die here, Chad. Instead of doing something stupid that might get you killed, you should calm down. We'll talk this over with Marcus. You think I'm stupid? That big ugly prick would lock me up in a second. No, I'm afraid someone's certainly gonna die here, and it's not gonna be me. You sure about that, bud? Goris, get naked. He's immediately running away, dude. He is immediately running away. He is immediately running away! We're not even in combat anymore. He saw Goris take his cloak off and went, "Oh! Holy shit!" And he just fucking ran. Alright, let's have a look. Wow, it looks like Chad was skimming money. Apparently he's preparing to skip town as well. Better tell Marcus all this. So there you go. Inside the briefcase, you find papers documenting a whole year's worth of skimming money from caravans by Chad. A briefcase with a made in the USA label. Leather, good condition, but the combination lock is broken. And then we proceeded to chase him across town. How's that in the back of your head? How's that in the back of your head? We lost 10 karma. Interesting. We lost karma by dealing cold, hard justice to Marcus. He didn't even have anything good on him. Well, he was planning to skip town anyway, so I feel like if he ran off of this screen, he would have been gone. He would have been out there in the world. The fact that he straight up runs away is so funny. Alright. Hey, Marcus.
Something else you wanted? Yeah?
Yeah. Chad kept about $1,000 from the last uranium shipment for himself. He was planning on bailing out of town, but we had a confrontation. He's dead. I have a briefcase of documents to prove his involvement.
Right. Me and my deputies will take it from here, and thanks. I don't forget things like this.
No prob. Bye. So it says you have found Chad guilty of skimming money from the caravans. Too bad he died. Well, like, he wasn't going to be around, right? Like, he just wouldn't have been around otherwise. Maybe the alternative is he does end up in jail and he gets captured, but there you go. Okay, so Chad's done. And then it's Zaius at the mine/saloon. There's also the power generator, which I think is... I think it looks like there was a ghoul in here. Is this the generator? Oh. This looks very generator-y to me. Alright, the ghoul is sleeping. This gives us a chance to do something here. Brian. The power generator. Computer console for the power station. You see a computer console unscientifically fiddling with the controls isn't going to get Eric his extra power. Oh, look at my 52% skill. We don't have Myron with us anymore, so I got this. You attempt to increase the power flow to Eric's home, but are unsuccessful. Which means I can be successful. I just have to keep trying. There we go. You managed to figure out how to route more power to Eric's home. Ding, ding, ding. And Brian was none the wiser. Let's go chat to this newly air-conditioned boy, and I can relate. At the moment, we've been dealing with some pretty ridiculously hot days, so it's like the aircon is almost on all day. You done with the generator? Thank you so much. I can't even begin to describe how grateful I am. Well, I wonder if we can get anything cool, because it says equipment. Common way to express thanks is through gifts of money or equipment. Francis the Mutant has a power fist. He keeps betting it in the arm wrestling contest. The problem is being stronger than him. If you're interested, I can give you some pills that should give you the edge over him. Sure thing. These pills are called buff outs that increase your strength, but your mind will suffer for a little bit. Don't take too many or you might get hooked. Good luck with the fist. Thanks. I obviously already have a power fist, so that's fine. But this is a way to get a dedicated power fist if you don't encounter random combat armored individuals in a cave. You the new guy in town? That's right. Oh, this is Zaius. Cool. Right, well, I'm Zaius. Now that we're introduced, you any good with your hands? We got a problem with our air purifier on the lower level of the mine. But we haven't got the parts to fix it or the protective gear to avoid being overwhelmed by the radon gas that's been building up. Not too shabby. What'll it take? Really? Would you do it for me? And more importantly, for Broken Hills? Sure, I'll do it. Great. You'll need the parts, of course. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Go to New Reno and look for Renesco. You might have heard of that guy. He's got tools lying around the shop. Tell him Zaius sent you. Tell him that I said the Canaries kicked the bucket. I don't know where to get protective equipment for the gas. I suppose you could go in without any, but you'll be hurting. Again, thank you. No problem. Bye. Would our combat armor and our magical robes do the trick? We can only hope. Alright, well I guess we're heading to New Reno again. Isn't that just dandy? Let's head back to Renesco, our favorite guy who loves to see us. Look, I'm a busy man. I'm looking for some mine parts for Broken Hills. So, well, I need the parts to fix the air purifier in their mine. Zaius sent me, he said, shit. I strongly doubt that's what he said. It wasn't the Canaries kicked the bucket, was it? Well, yes. And the second part was? Second part? He didn't say anything about a second part, that low-down bastard. Just testing you. There is no second part. Well, if Zaius sent you, I suppose I have some parts to spare. Here you go. Don't drop them. Thanks. That's so funny. We got mine parts, baby. You see a bundle of parts that are clearly labeled GX9 air purifier. Using your incredible deductive skills, you decide that they are probably parts for a broken air purifier. Incredible. Thanks, Renesco. Helpful as always. Well, I feel like we'll probably just tank the gas right to the face. Is it radioactive? Is this what I will finally need my Redax and Radaway for? Maybe. Interestingly enough, we haven't actually encountered much radiation across the length of this game so far. I remember in Fallout 1 there was a little bit of it as well, but still not a huge amount. I think that's something that Fallout 3 and beyond did a little bit better. Is radiation is something that you are very frequently encountering, like the water being irradiated that you can drink and swim in, and a lot of radioactive areas. You don't really encounter many spots here. Like, my character was radiated for like a little bit. You got the parts? Great. Hope you've got some protective gear. The fumes can take you down. Please hurry. The mine is our town's lifeblood. Alright, well, hopefully it's just like our high-level gear will protect us, right? So, let's save before we head in that case. Alright, everybody run. Oh god, I'm in combat with giant ants. This is nostalgic. I forgot that the game started with combat with ants in the temple. It was so long ago now. Okay, there's a body here. How do we get to it? Oh shit. We're hit for a lot of points. Oh, he's sleeping. What the fuck? Get the fuck up. Oh, what the fuck? He rubs sleep from his eyes. Who? Huh? Where am I? How long have I been asleep? Buddy, you're just sleeping in gas. Chuck Stodges? What a name. Who are you? I'm Chuck Stodges, the greatest airplane pilot in the world. Unfortunately, I crashed. I staggered into this cave to get away from the explosion, and the fumes overwhelmed me. That sounds suspiciously like the premise of a pulp cartoon series. One that I'm not familiar with, if this is another reference. Yeah, it does. Doesn't it? I have to go see what's happened in the world. Good luck, friend. You too, Mr. Stodges. Excuse me? What the fuck? You've uncovered yet another obscure pop culture reference. And he just disappeared. Uranium ore, nice. Let me take that with me. Mr. Stodges. Alright, let's see. What am I not familiar with today? I can't know every pop culture reference in the world. Chuck Stodges is a reference to the Armageddon 2419 AD character Buck Rogers. Both were trapped behind rocks in a mine where they were preserved for many years. Armageddon 2419. That's cool. It has a cool cover. The original Buck Rogers novel. Alright, yeah, I'm not familiar with that at all. The air purifier is making a clunking and creaking noise. It appears to be broken. Maybe it needs a part. I believe I can help. Hiya! You repaired the air purifier. You fixed it? Excellent. Say, I know you were doing this for free, but couldn't let you do that. So me and the guys got together and got you this. It's a combat shotgun. Good luck, and thank you. No problem. Thanks. Now, while I have everybody just waiting here for a second, I'm going to go back into town and I'm going to see if Marcus will travel with me. Because he said he didn't like traveling with a group. Maybe it's just... I would assume it's because I have too many people / not enough, not the right amount of charisma. Let's see.
Something else you wanted? Yeah? Something else you wanted?
You want to travel with me?
There's too much going on right now. When things calm down, then I just might.
Okay, so too much going on right now.
Something else you wanted?
So if I do the missing persons thing, maybe that wraps it up, and then he can come with me. I would like to have a super mutant companion. I feel like that would be just very useful in combat. Maybe not walking through town, but in combat, sure. We'll have to get him a cloak, just like Goris. Oh my god, the plant speaks. Come on, you scared of a plant? Hi, nice weather we've been having, huh? Are you connected with that scientist in any way? Oh, yes, the professor. He grew me from a tiny spore and nurtured me. But I realized from an early age that if I were to act as smart as I truly am, he'd cut me into pieces to examine me, so I played dumb and got planted out here. It's nice, but I'd like to branch out a little, you know? Maybe get planted somewhere else? Branch out, indeed. So does he still have the scorpion? That thing is a mean chess player, has a lot of bark and plenty of bite, if you know what I mean. But I know how to beat him. If you do me a favor, I'll tell you how. Oh my god. Really? How? My fine friend, if you replant me near the ghoul's home over there, I'll be happy to impart my deep-rooted knowledge of chess. It's a deal. Delightful. I'm very, very pleased. Just find yourself a shovel and come on back. When you're done, maybe I can tell you a secret, my friend. I do hope you continue to flower. Right. So long. Thank you. Give me my shovel. Just what I was looking for. Okay. I am back with my shovel. Wait, what is that? A ladder down. Ooh. Okay. My friend, has the sun been shining upon you? How does your day flower? You ready for the move? I certainly am. Let's go. I'm so excited I can release a spore cloud all over myself. Let's go. Oh, the soil feels so different, cleaner somehow. Probably because I don't have to share it with those other plants. Oh yes, if you ever run across the professor and his scorpion, remember this chess maneuver. It's called the flying liver attack, and the scorpion cannot stand against it. Thanks, I'll try that out. Bye. You repainted Seymour by the old ghoul's home. He's called Seymour. That's fun. A withered old ghoul. Hey man, do you have a problem with my fucking plant outside? That's fun. Okay. Yes, we can finally beat the rad scorpion. Revenge will be mine. You again? What is it? Out with it. I'm a busy man. Sir, I'm here for a rematch. How about my smarts? We're gonna play chess. I'm ready. And checkmate. Chatter, kill plant. Click, click, click. Oh, fucking hell. You have proven that you can subvert a rad scorpion that is more intelligent than you. Help? Sir? I'm gonna have to end up killing your scorpion. Sir! I'll hide behind you. Oh, I've ended combat. Amazing. It actually worked. Huh. Okay. I'm playing him at chess again. Wait, the scorpion's dead. Can you see the body? Wait, what the fuck? Look. Oh no, that's a chair. I'm an idiot. How could you kill my scorpion like that? I was close. So close. Yeah, that's not very satisfying. We're just gonna leave. We beat him at chess. That is good enough for me. Now, there is the matter of the missing people. So I don't know how we can really chase this one up, but I'm sure we'll find someone to talk to about it. A worried man. Okay. And an empty house. We have a worried man. Who are you? What are you doing in my house? I'm here to rob you. I'm Apocalypse. Great, great. Pleased to meet you. Hey, look, you're an adventuring type, right? Yeah? The reason I ask, you see, is because my wife is missing. I don't know where she is. She's been gone for days. I've asked around town and no one has seen her. Can you find her for me? Okay. Well, this will catch on to the missing people. So we have a lead, worried man. Because I've been running around and nobody's said anything until now. So there you go. I'll look around. What's she look like? She's blonde, sexy, and has the most incredible singing voice. I last saw her walking around this area. She didn't like mutants or ghouls, so she wouldn't have been near any of them. Nobody knows where she went. It's just like she disappeared. Living in this town and not liking mutants and ghouls seems like an interesting choice. That should be enough. Well, if she's around this area, then I guess maybe we should check out the mines? Because if they've gone missing and they're not found around town, we can check out the mines. We could also check out this ladder here. A ladder down. Ants. Is this the mines? Oh, no, there's another ladder there. There's another ladder there. This is a new area. Okay. Oh, shit. Wait, is that a vault suit? It appears to be chewed by animals. Holy fuck. I think we just found our missing people. They're just under the city. Or underneath the town, I should say. Okay. What the fuck? The missing people are all dead. Let's make our way over to them as we slowly murder an army of ants. Alright, the final ants, my lord. Kill them! Out of ammo. I should have accounted for this. Oh, yeah. Lovely. Okay. We have bodies. Is this a vault suit? It only lets me investigate them. Can I... Okay, hang on, I can loot. Oh, there's some bodies that I can loot. Okay. I love it. Allow me to loot a body that has nothing on it. Okay. Oh. Oh, in half! Jesus. The body of a young Broken Hills woman. Okay, this might be the wife. Oh, I thought it was going to be like a final note from the wife, but it's a note from Francis. And that's the arm wrestling mutant with the power fist, right? Oh, this just has another layer to it now. Oh, shit. Zaius, Marcus isn't doing anything about that mutant hater Jacob and his damned conspirators. First, they disabled the air purifier, and then what? I found their secret meeting tunnels. I figure a body or two down there could implicate Jacob. If you want in, let me know. And burn the damn note this time. Signed, Francis. Dude. I feel like I've just been doing like a subtle bit of detective work, very easy, and you stumble upon something that just blows the case wide open. I never even guessed that there was foul play with the air purifier. This makes sense with Jacob, by the way, because he goes, hey, how do you feel about mutants? And then we answered, and he gave his answer after that. Interesting. So if we said that we didn't like mutants, he might have actually opened up to us about this. So Marcus isn't doing anything about him. I wonder if that's why they chose him to have the Jacob name. Marcus would intentionally turn a blind eye because his old friend was named Jacob. So they disabled the air purifier, and these are their secret meeting tunnels. So they're trying to implicate the humans to get Marcus to take action against them. But then, yeah, so there's some, in the background, mutant haters and human haters in this peaceful town where everyone is welcome. It's not as they seem, but... okay. And Marcus doesn't know about it, so... Marcus is just being like, what the hell's going on? And people are doing shit behind his back, so... Some of the conspirators are in jail right now. Alright, we should at least let the dude know. Sorry, bud. Well, have you found her? My heart aches with every moment. Let's give this man some closure. I found her. You found her? Where? Oh, was she a hottie with no legs? Come on, man. I found a group of dead people in the tunnels below the city. She was one of them. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me. I think I have to go and cry. I found a letter on your wife. It indicates that she may have been part of a conspiracy to kill the mutants in Broken Hills. I don't know about that. I don't think she was involved in killing the mutants, right? Or was she a co-conspirator? Is that why she gets killed? I'm gonna just say sorry, pal. We're not gonna let him know that one. He needs to grieve. There's nowhere that's particularly stood out to me as a... Oh, this is the saloon. And this is Francis. You see a powerfully built super mutant. He looks bored. Okay. I missed this little room here. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to town. What's your name? I'm kind of undercover right now. Apocalypse. Well, Apocalypse, pleased to meet you. I'm Phil. I own this place. Now, what'll it be? Nothing, sorry. Bye. Phil, Eric, just all these normal names for ghouls. Help you out with something? Alright, so this is our Francis. Are you up for an arm wrestle, Mr. Iron Pecs? I'm always ready. You want to go? Of course I do. You think you can take me, eh? Alright, you win, you get this power fist. I win, and you're my gimp for the night. No! Oh my god, no, not the gimp for a super mutant. What is that? What is that for a goddamn gamble? Jesus. I don't think I've got enough strength for that. That's why he said you should take some buff out. I can give you some stuff for it. Just don't get addicted. I like to rest up first. You come on back and find me when you're ready then. Jesus. Our strength is 9, but I wonder if it would be a game of endurance, an arm wrestle, you know? Which is just what this is for. Alright, 1 strength and 3 endurance. 10 and 9. We should win. Popping my pills. Up for an arm wrestle. I'm back, baby. Let's go. I'm game for it now. I don't want to be a gimp. Please win. Did I lose? Oh no, hang on. It's still going. It's still going. Lick 'em, Francis. No, not with your tongue. Ouch, right, the metacarpals. Way to go, Francis. Are you kidding? I lost? "10 strength and 9 endurance, and I lost." Oh no. You know the Black Widow Hulk gif? You know the one I'm talking about. Oh man, you lost. No big surprise. Time to come on home with me. Ah. Where the fuck am I? You feel sore. You seem to be carrying a memento of your visit with Francis. A questionable sexual device. If you need to ask, you don't want to know. Oh no. And I'm over my weight limit. Jesus Christ. Thanks for the ball gag. Fucking hell. Alright, get me the fuck out of here, please. Right behind Marcus. God damn it. Okay. Alright. Francis, I'm coming for revenge. God fucking damn it. Didn't you get enough of me before? Do you want to try again? Same deal? No, Francis. I found a note in the tunnels with the names Francis and Zaius on it. Looks like you've been committing some crimes. Damn it. Zaius left notes lying out again, did he, eh? Well, human, let me tell you this. I know there are people trying to kill mutants in this town, and I knew that Marcus would only arrest them with evidence. I just wanted to make it happen with as little bloodshed as possible. So you killed innocents, huh? Innocents? The people I killed were trying to kill me. I just returned the favor, made sure their death served another purpose, one that might further the cause of peace. But this way, you're still nothing more than a criminal and a murderer, and only have your word that there's a conspiracy. If you talk to some of the people in town about your hatred of mutants, you'd find out about the conspiracy. I know 2 wrongs don't make a right, but I call it self-defense. I did something wrong and I admit it. I can't stay here. I'll set out to find a way to atone for my actions. That satisfy your sense of justice? It'll have to. Alright. You confronted Francis about the note and gained 1,000 XP. He's gone. You can atone for the sin of my butt too, by the way. Jesus Christ. Alright, get me the fuck out of here. My shameful defeat.
Something else you wanted?
I've got to tell you something about the
What?
missing people, Marcus.
Yeah? What?
Yeah? What? I found those missing people. They're in tunnels beneath the city.
They're dead? Damn. I'll tell the families myself.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I know you said you'd do this for free, but take this as our thanks.
A scoped hunting rifle. Nice. Thanks. I guess Francis was right about Jacob. That murderous bastard won't cause any more trouble in this town. No, that's not what happened.
Something else you wanted? Yeah? What?
Huh. Oh, the note is gone, too. That's interesting. So, if I confront Francis about the note gets removed from my inventory, and then I can't tell Marcus the truth, because that was my evidence? Well then. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me just see if we can... Let me see if that's true. So we have the note in our inventory. Hold on a minute. We're gonna go and speak to Marcus just straight up and see what happens that way. So Francis does confirm though, you know, like if you just talk to people and address your hatred for mutants, it would expose things. So if we spoke to Jacob and said we hate mutants, I guess that would be what happens.
Something else you wanted? Yeah? Yeah? What?
Yeah.
They're dead? Damn. I'll tell the families myself. Oh, hey, I know you said you'd do this for free.
Yeah, what the fuck? Even with the note in our inventory.
Something else you wanted? Yeah?
What? What the fuck? But Francis is the one who killed them. Scratching my head over that one. He just goes straight to thinking that it's... He goes straight to thinking that it's Jacob, and there's nothing I can do about that? Even with the note in my inventory. That's weird. So you can talk to Zaius, you can talk to Francis. Maybe there's a step missing by talking with Jacob. But yeah, he'll... While they are conspirators and they were trying to kill the mutants, it is kind of interesting that you can't tell Marcus the truth. I guess he can come with me now, though. I just need to have a spot free in the inventory, right? I'm assuming because he's a big boy mutant, he'd be a big guns guy with, like, rockets and miniguns and shit like that. And there's plenty of that in the Sierra Army Depot that I could hold on to him, but that's a very limited ammo resource. I wonder if he could use melee weapons as well, like if I give him that, because we do not have a lot of ammo for this guy. I could buy it with enough money, surely, but the new Reno Arms might have enough.
Something else you wanted? Too many people. I've done my traveling with a horde.
I suppose I could drop off my robo brain. You want to leave the chimpanzee brain here? You could be acting sheriff in your place. He'll be fine, right? We'll leave the robot in Broken Hills. and take Marcus with us. How about that? All right, give me my stuff that I want back. You can hold on to the rest of that. I'll be back. You wait here. Alright, the robot is just gonna stay here.
Something else you wanted? You want me to come along with you? Ah, what the hell. I'm too old to settle down. We going now?
Yep. Okay.
What do you want?
Well...
Yeah? What do you want? Yeah?
What kind of weapons can you use? I can use just about any big gun like rocket launchers or miniguns and the big energy weapons. I ain't bad with my fists, nice, and I'm a hell of a shot with grenades. I don't wear armor, they just don't make it my size. Okay. So, grenades can go with him. So, a super mutant companion, a robo brain, a death claw. This game has like the most unique companions. It's so great. I love it. So we are definitely going to be welcome wherever we go. Hey there, friend. Haven't seen any jewels or precious metals lying around anywhere, have you? What's your name? Me, I'm Mickey. Suave and debonair. Treasure hunter of Broken Hills. Treasure hunter? Don't tell me you haven't heard of me. You never been told of the tales of the fast Mickey? Of his run-and-gun battles, two-fisted action, and Pernicus plunderings? I'm afraid I've never had the pleasure. Well, you're missing out, friend. One of these days I have to fill you in on the gory details. I'll be waiting with bated breath. So, any riches you need tracked down, I'm the best of the best. Not today, but if I run across any, I'll let you know. Oh well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. The market for treasure hunters has really dropped in recent years. The whole death and famine and fight for survival thing really hurts people's sense of adventure. Keep me in mind, though, if anything comes up. You'll be first on my list. Okay, forgot to talk to that guy. Alrighty then. That'll bring our episode of Fallout 2 to a close for today. Broken Hills is done. We can head out to some new destinations. I want to check out the EPA, as well as San Francisco. That'll be a curious one. I might also pop back to the army base to pick up some weapons and armor. Weapons primarily for Marcus with some ammo, and then we'll head to New Reno Arms, pick up some stuff there, and then maybe EPA in San Francisco. Sounds like a nice bet. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time.